Michael Olise and Benjamin Sesko to Chelsea. As we get closer to the summer transfer opening on the 14th of this month, so many players are being linked with a move to a different club, while clubs are on their own side trying to strengthen their team. Chelsea as a team is not left out because our striking position as central back is a top priority for our team, and also with the incoming of a new coach, so many players are expected to depart Chelsea, while some new faces are also expected. But as it stands, Michael Olise and Benjamin Sesko seems to be a very concrete rumor going around the media, people talking about it. So as a Chelsea fan, if you know you're super excited with both players being linked with a move to Chelsea, kindly go on to let us know at the comment section, and do well to share this video, like this video. Alright, fellow Blues, I remain Alex here on Chelsea headquarters, always here to give the latest Chelsea news and more happening from our football world. Meanwhile, according to the latest information which we are getting, is that Michael Olise is being linked with a move to Chelsea, and the lad is new to move down to West London. Though several teams like Manchester United has been out for a signature, including even Arsenal. But it's as if Joe Sheed, who happens to be the head of our scouting department or technical director, is pushing very hard for this lad. Note that Michael Olise is a fantastic player. Last 2 seasons, he was phenomenal, scoring free kick against Manchester United home and away. Then, coming to last season, Chelsea was at brink of signing Michael Olise, but unfortunately, when we expected Michael Olise to move to Chelsea for medical, we don't really know what happened. There was a U-turn, and Michael Olise decided to stay with Crystal Palace, and he signed a new deal with Crystal Palace. So do you think for such scenario that we didn't really know what happened behind the scene, like all of a sudden a player when we expect say okay, if they move to Chelsea, then all of a sudden we just hear say he make a U-turn, then begin to sign a contract extension with Crystal Palace? Do you think it was on the part of Michael Olise, or Crystal Palace did not really allow him to go? Because Chelsea actually met the release clause of Michael Olise last season, which was around 60 million pounds if I'm not mistaken. Also, Chelsea actually met the release clause, and we expected paperwork. Chelsea and Michael Olise, Crystal Palace to proceed with paperwork, but unfortunately, this deal was not done. So do you think this is the right time for Chelsea to get Michael Olise? Remember, we have a lot of players on that same wing that Chelsea are going for Michael Olise as an attacking midfielder who can either play the right flank or play the number 10 position behind the main striker. We have the likes of Kupama, who can play the attacking midfield position. We have Christopher Nkunku, who can play either of the striking or attacking midfield position. We have players like Kani Chukwuemeka, though injury has not really been in favour of Kani Chukwuemeka and Nkunku. But coming over to a fresh start this season under a new coach, these players could just be staying fit. Then bringing in Michael Olise and as also another attacking player, don't you think it will make that position kind of a confusing one for the coach, or probably making our team too much star-studded? Because we're not going to return back to the time of Tuchel, according to Ziyech, that they were having over 45 players who could as well start. It was more of like a confusion. Players were now beginning to complain, like, because they don't really know their future. Hope signing Michael Olise on that position will not result to such scenario. While talking about the right position, we have players like Noni Madueke and as well Kupama can as well play that wing. Then players like Raheem Sterling can either play both flank. Then we also have players like Angelo Gabriel, who is currently on loan with Strasbourg, but hopefully will be returning back for pre-season. So do you think we really need Michael Olise? No doubt Michael Olise is a fantastic player, born and raised up in England to both African parents, a Nigerian and Algerian descent. He also has the opportunity of representing the French national team. So do you think this is the time for we to get Michael Olise, or is actually the player which we truly want? Because considering the depth of our squad and also the number of matches which we'll be playing next season, we'll be playing Europe. So do you think that is enough for we to get Michael Olise, or because teams like Manchester United and Arsenal are also going for the same player? I don't want a scenario whereby it will look as if Chelsea want to hijack a deal because a fellow Premier League side is also going for this player, more of like a greedy move. Because at this time, if we are talking about our financial fair play, we cannot get some certain players because of our money or because of our current club standing. Then why going for a player that we may not really need? Or probably because our London rival Arsenal are going for these same players. So for me, I don't really know if Chelsea truly need Michael Olise, but Michael Olise is a brilliant player if he's going to be getting a regular time with Chelsea. Because you cannot expect a player who has been getting a regular time with Crystal Palace, all of a sudden he'll come on Chelsea. You're going to tell the same player, say, he could play, would they play regularly, like when he did Crystal Palace. Yes, at first, he may agree to it too because everyone is excited to take an upgrade as far as life is concerned. He may be excited initially, but after some time, the finally really settle with Chelsea. Do you think he will still want to play that bit part role, or he should not go begin a come up? Because not only Madu can see that guy, not a player when he wants to stand for bench, and considering his form lately last season, Kopama has been on a blistering form. So do you think we truly need Michael Olise? Then going over to Benjamin Sesko, according to reports that Chelsea are linked with a move for the Slovenian striker who currently plays for RB Leipzig in Germany. The player is a fantastic player, a young man who seems to be very, very promising. Like so many teams they go for him. Manchester United, Arsenal. Even according to reports when we get last week, say the guy don't agree to join Arsenal. Those are purely rumor because there's no confirmed information now which the player really talk. I just side talk, say they say. So for now, everything still remains rumor. But as it stands, as if Chelsea is having a very concrete eye on the player, like Chelsea are truly linked with a move for Benjamin Sesko. But at the same time, just like what I said for Michael Olise, I hope say Chelsea are truly going for Benjamin Sesko because they know he can truly fit into the Chelsea team. Not because Arsenal are going for this same player. We will not go make the mistake we will make for Mikhailo Mudryk, as I earlier said. No doubt, Mikhailo Mudryk is a fantastic player, a very bright talent. But as at this time, never still click. May not come a situation of players like Fernando Torres, some will hope say they will click. At the end of the day, we all can accept our fate like that. Because for me, Benjamin Sesko is not the kind of player which we truly need as at this time. At a time, I was part of those persons who were pushing that Chelsea should sign Benjamin Sesko. That was like 2 years ago from RB Salzburg. But as it stands, looking at his progression from RB Salzburg to this big, he's not even getting enough game time. Though his goal ratio per game is very good. It's very good, but it's not getting enough game time. I see Benjamin Sesko to be another Alvaro Morata, a player that can easily ghost. Because from what Chelsea need from this Chelsea current squad, we don't really need striker. When you say go wait when they can't give him ball, that is why players like Armando Broja, despite the injury, enough really make an impact to this team because it's more of like a striker who wants to be fed. And Benjamin Sesko is also that kind of a player. I know a player when they come deep, when they carry ball. Or maybe a player like Nicolas Jackson that has a very good link up play. That is why players like Victor Osimhen, Gil Keras, Ivan Toney would have still be a preferred option than Benjamin Sesko. I'm not saying Benjamin Sesko is not good, not that. But as at now, with our current projects, I am doubting if Benjamin Sesko is truly what we want as a striker. Like, no striker, we will say talk of say exercise patient over time will become good. At least we don't exercise patient 3 for Nicolas Jackson. We know we're going to on that season again. Constantly talking about exercise patient now, we won't get to striker and we're going to talk about exercise patient 4. So for me, Chelsea should go for players they truly need, not because maybe our London rivals or fellow Premier League teams are going for a particular player. They will just jump at it, say, okay, we want to go by this player. No. I understand that yes, it comes like Chelsea ever since this new management. So I know rumor or any other, but it's as if Chelsea is pricing all players, not as much as say you be player. You did Europe, Chelsea ready to price you, Chelsea ready to show interest. So I don't really know if that is their own tactics of trying to sort for their own talent. But our major focus and concern is that Chelsea should sign players that will be able to come into the team, be able to improve our team to see how far we can finish in the top four with ease, at the same time challenging for the Premier League title come next season. Thank you for always joining me.